The number one thing that has given me the ability to go from point A to point B is your mindset. It's what you think, how you believe. Your belief system will determine exactly how far and how hard you go. If you're contemplating on what others think, what others say, what others believe, you'll have others' lives. It's important to say, listen, if it's going to be, it's up to me. So don't put yourself in a position where your mind is stuck. It needs to be set on go if you want to accomplish the level of success. You know, application is important. Imagine if Bill Gates invited you in and gave you the keys to the Microsoft empire. It wouldn't matter unless you applied the skill sets that Bill Gates had to get Microsoft. If Steve Jobs said, hey, I got the secrets, everything to iPhone, it's right here laid out in front of you. But if you don't use practical application that's done consistently day in and day out, you'll never reach the pinnacle of success that those two gentlemen have. You have to understand that if you don't apply, your dreams will die. You know, motivation is something that's key. And if you think about the root word motivation, everybody needs a motive. In business world, they call it a purpose. Most of us was born with a certain intellect or a gift, but we have failed to figure out how to connect that to our purpose. And I think it's important to understand that if you don't have something, someone, or something that has information to allow you to uncover what your purpose is, then that gift that you have will never, ever be exposed. And so what we try to do is get you in a position where we can help encourage you and motivate you to find your purpose. Most people live their lives just by accident. They always have excuses as to why they can't get to their level of purpose, or why they can't grow, or why they can't enhance, because they're so contemplated on what people think, what people say, how people react. But again, it's really about who you were and what was given to you. Because you have to understand, because you were given a gift, God did not give you the choice to hold that gift in, because that gift isn't for you. That gift is for others. So because you're becoming stagnant and complacent, then that individual that's waiting to have permission to be successful never does. And like Miles Monroe states, most of us die with our music still in us. Hey, listen, I know you're in a position right now where you're stagnated, right? Many entrepreneurs go through this area. They're dealing with situations where they've launched their business. You know, they've put up their business model. They've had opportunities to talk with different investors, but they have no movement. One of the number one things you need to do is check your network. That's one of the areas. One of the life lessons of success is connect, not communicate, but connect to people who are doers. That is an important thing that you need to understand when launching a business. Because of the network you're going around with people who don't do, it's going to put you in a position where you think you're not being successful.